Good morning, everyone. I'm Taylor Safford, President and CEO of Pier 39, and I want to thank you for joining us here today. This is a special day for our tenants and our employees as Pier 39 turns 39. I want to especially thank Mayor Ed Lee, Assemblymember David Chiu, and Renee Dunn of the Port of San Francisco for joining us here today. And also thanks... It's Fleet Week! Perfect timing. And thank you to all our friends and colleagues up at the air and here on the ground in the travel industry and all our partners here this morning. 39 years ago, on October 4th, 1978, visionary developer Warren Simmons, along with Dianne Feinstein, then president of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors, opened Pier 39 with a splash. Warren had made a bet with Supervisor Feinstein that if he opened the pier on time, she would cut the ribbon that day in a bikini. Well, he did open on time, and she did show up to cut the ribbon, although not in a bikini, but in a Sutro Baths one-piece bathing suit. That's a true story. While Senator Feinstein was hoping to be here today, she's in session in Washington, D.C., and she sends her best wishes to all of you and sent the following note. Congratulations to Pier 39 on a successful 39 years here on Fisherman's Wharf. I'm sorry that the Senate's schedule prevented me from joining your celebration. It's true that 39 years ago, I was skeptical that Pier 39 could open on time. The first development along the Embarcadero since World War II was already over budget and behind schedule. So I was feeling rather confident when I bet Warren Simmons that he wouldn't make the October deadline, promising I'd wear a swimsuit to the ribbon-cutting ceremony if he did. Well, he met the deadline, down to the very minute, in fact. At exactly 11:30 a.m. on October 4th, 1978, Pier 39 was set to open, and I had to pay up. I still have that bathing suit at my house here in San Francisco. It's a good reminder to not make any more bets. In the 39 years since then, Pier 39 has been home to numerous stores and restaurants, the Aquarium of the Bay, the San Francisco Carousel, and thousands of barking sea lions. It's also now one of the top tourist destinations in San Francisco, welcoming more than 11 million guests each year and hosting major events like Fleet Week. Pier 39 has become an iconic institution in our city over the past 39 years, and I'm proud to have played a small but humorous role in its opening. We've come a long way since October 1978. Pier 39 was the first major development project on the San Francisco waterfront built after World War II, and its success paved the way for every other water development since then. The idea for Pier 39 came about when Warren Simmons and his wife were walking along the Embarcadero one night in the early 1970s and found an unlocked door on Pier 39, then a derelict cargo pier. Simmons, who was the owner of the Tia Maria restaurant chain, walked to the end of the pier and came upon the most magnificent view of Alcatraz and the bay he'd ever seen. He turned to his wife and said, "This would be a fantastic place for a restaurant." From that single thought came the Pier 39 was born. Today, San Francisco's vibrant and thriving waterfront owes a debt of gratitude to that unlocked door. In 1978, I decided to leave college and pursue a music career here in San Francisco, much to the dismay of my parents. I first laid eyes on Pier 39 on February 2nd, 1979, and from the moment I set foot on the property, I was enthralled. The pier was all about fun. Remember the incredible arcade right here where Hard Rock sits right now? My first job was in that arcade, running the carousel, the bumper cars, games like Whack-A-Mole, and making change for hundreds of the specialty amusement games like Space Invaders and Asteroids. One of my favorite ways to spend my lunch breaks was to get a slice of Bodine pizza bread and a Mrs. Fields cookie and go to the end of the pier where the carousel is now and watch the high divers perform. Before arriving in San Francisco, I'd never seen a boardwalk or anything like Pier 39 before. As I said, I was enthralled, so enthralled, in fact, that I've never left. Nearly 4 decades later, the vision for Pier 39 remains the same, to provide a fun and entertaining experience for locals and visitors to San Francisco. While there are a handful of memories from opening day that you can still enjoy, our terrific street performers, restaurants like the Eagle Cafe and Swiss Louis restaurant, retailers like Shell Cellar and Image Arts, we also have many new attractions like our world-famous California Sea Lions, Aquarium of the Bay, our musical stairs, Rocket Boat, and a fantastic mix of unique shops and restaurants. we are working hard to continue to make Pier 39 San Francisco's most visited attraction. I'd like to acknowledge that we have two of Warren Simmons' grandchildren with us today, Nikki Simmons and Ryan Simmons. They are the third generation of Simmonses who are carrying on the family tradition of waterfront hospitality. The restaurant group that they share with their father, Scooter, Simcoe Restaurant Group, is just one of many locally owned and operated businesses here on the pier. And what will keep Pier 39 relevant to our 11 million annual local and international visitors is our commitment to Warren's founding principle to create a clean, safe, and fun environment for people to gather and be entertained. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce Honorable Ed Lee, Mayor of San Francisco.
Well, thank you, Taylor, for that introduction. Good morning, everyone. Y'all look like you're 39 years old. Yeah, that's lots of fun. Let me acknowledge the Simmons family as well. What a wonderful history that we have here in Pier 39 to celebrate with you, Taylor. Now, I must say, I did tell Taylor something about his past. You know, when he was the college prankster that was semi-musician, magician, entertainer, I was a young father of kids, so I took my kids down here, and we were watching some magic show, and we got wet. Somebody decided to rain make, so I am, nah. I'll do that later. But I want to be down here. What a wonderful day. I mean, 2 full cruise ships along with an aircraft carrier on the wharf. That's a wonderful day to celebrate. And then a day early before the Blue Angels, we've already got them practicing in the sky. They're so excited. We're also excited because we're here at Pier 39. It continues to be, as Taylor said, and as we know, to be #1 attraction. 11 million visitors is a huge attraction, but guess what? That means about $25 million of revenue every year to the port and to the city. That helps Hotel Council, right? That helps Chamber of Commerce, right? That helps all of us along the waterfront in the city, and I'm excited to celebrate this 39th birthday. I'm also excited to celebrate 27 years of our sea lions being here. They figured it out where all the fun was. They knew where Taylor was. They're going to have fun with the people that they know have fun. And I know that over 500 sea lions are showing up all the time because they know that this is a home for them. They figured it out probably back in the 1990s, right after the earthquake. I don't know exactly what scientific phenomenon allowed them to really stay here, but I do think it had to be a combination of making sure that we weren't destroying them, making sure that our waters were clean, making sure that the port and our city was doing everything it can to keep our bay clean despite all of the economic activity that happens there. And thank goodness to the Coast Guard and to the Army Corps of Engineers, to our Port of San Francisco, working together with our businesses, working together to make sure the entire bay is respected. They must have heard about some waterfront ballot measure that we did about a year ago that said it's going to clean up the entire bay. That's why they're going to be here. That's why the whales are coming in. It's all in an effort to celebrate. I want to say thank you to the Marine Mammal Center as well, because they continue to educate us around our responsibilities to keep this waterfront clean, safe for everyone. And when you do that, then the natural attraction of our city takes over. And I know why then Mayor Feinstein was in a nice uniform when she came out to bless this. I know that Assemblymember Chiu is going to make fun of me because I'm not in my swimsuit. I simply don't have the curves, you know, that other mayors have had in the past. But I will say this, I will have just as much fun celebrating with all of you. 39 great years, another 39 plus more to go. And let's keep this place humming. Let's keep it just a fun place. And let's keep throwing water in each other. Keep us excited. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Pier 39.
Thank you very much, Mayor Lee. And here with us today is Assemblymember David Chiu, who was previously our District 3 Supervisor. Welcome, David.
Thank you, Taylor. Good morning, Pier 39. Happy birthday. So I just made fun of the mayor because he stole my punchline. What I was going to say was that 39 years ago, then Dianne Feinstein posed for that iconic photo, and I am a little disappointed that Mayor Lee did not come out in a Speedo today. But maybe next year. We'll work on that. Yes, who wants that? Mr. Mayor, that's how you get your polls up. I also want to thank the Simmons family because as I've been reading history, we know that when this Pier 39 was first proposed, there were skeptics. Just as there were skeptics for the Transamerica Pyramid and the Golden Gate Bridge, there were folks who didn't think that Pier 39 was part of what San Francisco should be about. But we know today that the Simmons were right, that this is iconic as it gets for our city. And Pier 39 is not just an economic engine for our city. It's not just a source of revenues. It's not just a place where community congregates, but it is a place that has brought so many of us, millions of us over the years, to introduce us to San Francisco. I have a similar story to Taylor. I first visited San Francisco after living on the East Coast 25 years ago, walked along these piers, saw the crowds, saw the ocean, heard the sea lions, ate the food, and decided that I had to move here. And it has been an incredible journey for me. I've been honored to represent Pier 39 for almost 10 years, starting on the Board of Supervisors, now in the State Assembly. And I just have to thank all of you for being part of this incredible, amazing community. It's part of what makes San Francisco the great city that it is. Without further ado, we wanted to make sure that the state legislature appropriately helped to fet this wonderful party. So I'd like to bring Taylor back up. And on behalf of the California State Legislature, we want to recognize Pier 39 for entertaining millions upon millions of Americans and international visitors for nearly 4 decades with your breathtaking views, your fresh seafood, the unique experience, as well as the arcades that I used to play in. And as someone who's a young dad, I look forward to bringing my toddler here to spend many, many hours on this pier and hopefully work in one of these to make some money to help pay for our rent. And with that, congratulations. Happy birthday. Thank you, Taylor.
Very much. Great to be, Thank you, David. It's great to see you again. And last but not least, Renee Dunn, the Director of Communications for the Port of San Francisco.
Good morning, everyone, and I'd like to, on behalf of the Port of San Francisco, our Port Commission, and our Port Director, Elaine Forbes, we'd like to extend a big happy birthday wish to Pier 39. Pier 39 has been an anchor here on the waterfront, as you know, for 39 years. They've paved the way for development along the waterfront and all of the things that we enjoy today. Can you imagine not having a ballpark on the waterfront if Pier 39 hadn't at least started the development on this end of the waterfront? So we'd like to say thank you for being an anchor. Thank you for being a great tenant for the last 39 years and bringing people to the waterfront, millions of people, year after year after year. We thank you for all that you do from the port. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Renee. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, from the cast of Steve Silver's Beach Blanket Babylon, please welcome Shauna Ferris McNulty.
celebrations in the air. Pier 39 has a birthday that we'd all like to share. This place is just fantabulous and quite the cat's meow. The view is so spectacular. Oh, if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now. I'm at Pier 39. Today's their birthday time to let the bells all shine. A San Francisco icon right on the bay. You'll feel the hustle, bustle all night and all day. It's got these first-class shops with treasures so unique. And there's a carousel for kids, you'll hear them shriek. What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, this place has razzmatazz. From here you see the Bay Bridge and there's Alcatraz, the steaming clam chowder, that sourdough bread bowl. Trust me, your taste buds will be out of control. There's seafood everywhere. The crab is sheer delight. You might run into seagulls as they're taking flight. This is heaven, holy cow. You better believe it if my friends could see me now. This place opened in 1978. It wasn't original, no substitute. Diane Feinstein cut the ribbon in her Sutro one-piece bathing suit. And now, 39 years later, there's only one thing left to say. It's the most visited tourist attraction in our great city by the bay. If they could see me now, I bet they'd all take stock. I'm strutting with those sea lions up on K-Dock. And if you've got the urge to just see the bay, get on a blue and gold fleet and sail away. This place is fun for all. I'd say it's just A1. You just might want to take in the aquarium. This is heaven, holy cow. You better believe me if my friends could see me now. Thank you all so much. It's such an honor to be here. I would like to now invite you to join with me while we sing happy birthday to Pier 39. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pier 39. Happy birthday to you. Oh, yes. Thank you.
I have one more announcement, just one more quick announcement. We are throwing ourselves a birthday party for everyone to celebrate with us the evening of Saturday, October 14th. We'll have entertainment, appearances from some of the original street performers, and spectacular fireworks over San Francisco Bay. We hope to see you all there. Thank you, and happy birthday to Pier 39. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to Beach Blanket Babylon Shona. You're fantastic. Thank you.